He's been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since
You don't want to get that nice suit dirty, do you?
You asked me. The constant loss of mind. She's responsible for killing how many of our people?
Hey, that's a nice suit. What is that, Armani?
I hardly think this is the first.
It still works in mysterious ways. I just don't get his fascination.
Tell me you didn't forget the
Don't
asado.
get them in the van.
Okay.
I want them
I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did, though. Didn't you, Pablo?
Uh-huh.
Madre,
What's a bare knuckle boxer?
why do you have to be such a baby
How
all the
many have been
time?
asking for it?
Mr. Yates' gates are waiting. What are we supposed to tell him? That dinner is late because the Yosa brothers forgot the torch for the damn asado pit?
It's just a stupid torch. I'm sure someone's gonna like Miguel.
It's traditional. Look, I'm not gonna explain it to you, Leo. Just find another torch. Don't care how. Before with a laughing stock.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Why mother prefers him, I will never understand.
Yes.
Looking like a pro, man. You like that spy stuff, senor? Like Bond and Mission Impossible? Sure you do. Everybody loves that shit. Okay, let's go, parcero, muévase.
I mean, compared to some of the other power players at the party, a former lobbyist, a political advisor, why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a bunch of low-level bureaucrats? Even if they all wear the same weird pin.
Christ, you're a busybody. If Mr. Yates, your employer and one of the world's most powerful attorneys, feels like inviting a group of employees to a small get-together in his wine cellar during his own retirement party, what's this to you?
Right. I forgot. You're from the city. You're only dying to...
Look at tus stepping, Holmes.
Excuse me, would you mind if I borrow one of those torches? I need it to light the asado pit.
Go ahead. They're just for decoration anyway. Say... You're one of those TV chefs. The Yosa brothers, right? You're...
Pablo Llosa, the younger. I provide the talent, the good looks and fun. My brother, well, he knows how to balance the books.
Well, I am just a big fan, Senor Llosa. I must have streamed all 14 seasons of your show. I especially love the one where you cooked barbecue on the International Space Station.
Yeah, we absolutely did that. Yeah, oh, for real. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going. Hungry mouths to feed.
Oh, come on. Stay a bit. What's it like to be famous for doing something you really love?
Well, I especially remember the time, I believe it was season 8, when we flew around the world in a hot air balloon with expert survivalist and treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel. In episode 12, we had to touch down in Papua New Guinea to avoid a storm. Luckily, the secluded Kolufa tribe was extremely hospitable. We taught them a few of our barbecue techniques, and they taught us how to make smoked tarantula. That was great TV. Yes, we were very fortunate.
Amazing. I can't wait to tell my dad we met. He'll be so excited. He's your biggest fan. He bought the apron and the special anniversary barbecue sauce and everything.
Oh, it's nothing really. But now I simply must be going. The asado won't light itself.
No, stay. Tell us more. Cooking for people must be so rewarding.
Well, one episode really stands out. Miguel and I were invited to cook asado at the wedding of Esteban Montoya, head of the Moreno cartel. Naturally, we had concerns, but Miguel and I figured, hey, nobody kills the barbecue chef, and besides, our new line of sauces had just hit the market, and the Moreno's endorsement would be great for our Mexican rollout, so yeah, we went. Little did we know that the Delgado cartel had hired notorious hitman Curare to strike during the wedding dinner. That is, not until Miguel found the severed head of Montoya's nephew roasting in the center of the asado lid. Apparently, the killer had snuck in disguise as one of the kitchen aides. We must have passed by him several times, never knowing how close we came to certain death. Hey! Yeah, we are truly blessed.
Incredible. My sister is a cicada mercenary, and even her stories pale in comparison to yours.
You're too kind. But now I really have to go. My brother must be getting impatient. Not that he's the boss of me or anything.
Oh, it can wait, can't it? You must have so many good stories.
Well, I can tell you about the strangest private gig we ever attended. It took place on a remote island somewhere in the Arctic Sea, but we have no clue where, because the host insisted that we wore blindfolds, not only for the helicopter ride out, but throughout the entire evening. Imagine cooking barbecue in total darkness. It's a good thing we're pros. I never knew what the party was about. We wore noise-canceling headphones too, and even then, we had to sign a solid brick of NDA. I can only assume it was some world domination thing. Huh, yes. The life of a celebrity chef is never dull.
That is so inspiring. Maybe it's time I created that interior decorating blog. When you're passionate about something, who knows where it might lead?
Thank you. Well, it was lovely talking to you both, but I have a job to do.
Oh, come on, stay a bit. What's it like to be famous for doing something you really love?
Well, there was the time we invited VIP guests to cook with us on the show. Seasons 9 and 10, I think it was. We had Jordan Cross, who was a vegan and insisted on grilling eggplants. We had Craig Black, author of the Cassandra Snow novels. And then, of course, my brother thought it would be a good idea to invite Viktor Novikov. You know, the Russian fashion mogul who died during one of his Paris shows a while back. Actually, come to think of it, most of our guests are dead now. Anyway, Novikov, who managed to utterly scorch his chorizo, threw a tantrum in front of rolling cameras and kicked off the parrilla, sending chicken breasts and tenderloins flying in all directions. Then we spent 6 months in a legal battle for the show tapes because Viktor Novikov was completely without a sense of humor and couldn't stand to lose face. In the end, we settled and got ourselves a brand partnership with Sanguine. Yes, life has been good to the Yosa brothers.
So cool. I'm gonna go home and rewatch all 14 seasons with the commentary track.
Oh, it's nothing really. But now I simply must be going. The asado won't light itself.
Kind of surprising that even with all these extra guys before, there are still so few guards assigned inside the villa.
Well, you got enough of them.
Yes. Terrible.
He's really putting it away, isn't he? Oh. Check that one out.
Uh-huh.
Here is a question. What did Milton Friedman, Ayn Rand, and Ronald Reagan all have to say about retirement? As far as I am aware, not a damn thing. Retirement is hardly the most exciting of life stages, but it is the most terrifying. Why? Because the proverbial golf course is the last stop before the morgue? Why, no. If anything, we are larger in death. Death holds no fear for the great, the accomplished. No, my friends, the thing that scares me is not the death of Don Yates, but the death of Don Yates, attorney at law. The disintegration of the professional self. Retirement is an existential void, and that is why I am retiring. It is the final frontier, the ultimate rite of passage. It is an abyss into which I must gaze. Luckily, thanks to my beautiful wife, Valentina, I am a man with a hobby. And I intend to make the most of it. So drink my wine, eat and rejoice in the knowledge that no matter how high you ascend, how much you accomplish, the greatest fight is yet ahead. Thank you all, and welcome. Ah, yes. On behalf of our asado chefs, the wonderful Yosa brothers, I am delighted to tell you that dinner is served. Bon appetit!
Greetings, sir.
Finally, late over there.
I could use a drink.
Go ahead.
Handpicked with loving care by local experts.
A glass of red, please.
Certainly. Now, may I present the House Cabernet Sauvignon? A melody of black currants and red cherries rises above a backdrop of leather and toast. On the palate, you'll taste juicy, dark berry fruit, along with a trickle of sweet spice and savory plums.
But the tannins almost make up for it.
I'll pass. Find me a bottle of Pinot Noir, then we'll talk.
You heard the lady. I'm sure you have a Pinot in stock somewhere.
It's practically a dessert.
Let's rejoin the fun.
Fine by me.
are feeling the suit out good.
Have a nice day. I tell you, whoever thought they were doing the world a favor by bumping off Rico Delgado and his fixer, Andrea Martinez, needs a crash course in history.
I'd think one last drug lord would be a good thing.
Not if they're the lesser evil. Rico Delgado was a son of a bitch, but he was our son of a bitch. Plus, a stabilizing factor for the whole region. Now, the cartel is in the hands of Mad Dog Hector Delgado, and he's about 3 Colombian neckties away from a full-scale drug war.
The Morenos?
Somehow, the mad bastard's got it into his head that Martinez and his brother were killed by a Moreno assassin who infiltrated their ranks. He's purging his own sicarios at random, and they, in turn, are ratting on each other like 1950s Hollywood. It's a hot mess. Plays merry hell with the construction and real estate market.
Perhaps someone should take steps to retire.
With ICA off the board? Good luck finding someone crazy enough.
Superb.
Uh-huh. No.
Savory.
Hey there.
Sir.
I'm saying no other law firm has this kind of brand.
So, from all over the world, like Morgan Yates and Cohen are a bunch of soulless assholes.
You mind if we stop by security?
Don't suppose I have a choice.
Brand new dam right on the other side of the village might have had anything to do with the
Stint, but they made their mark. The Art Society will never be the same. Take pride in that, I suppose. Still, I can't imagine what old Byron must go through.
Zoe and Sophia burned fast and bright. Everyone knew they lived on borrowed time.
Still, his only daughters.
Byron Washington mourned his girls long ago. No, it's why they die that has him in a rage.
Right. They were assassinated, like Thomas Cross and all the others.
Well, the twins were warriors. Assassination goes with the territory. There's a kind of dignity to that. No, see, Byron runs Providence's think tank. He knows stuff the rest of us aren't privy to. And he believes Zoe and Sophia were not the real targets. They were just collateral damage. A terrorist plot to get to the consul.
Yeah, I bet that would seem like the edge.
The way I hear it, Byron is putting together a special task force to track down the assassin. He's got the will, the connections, and the means. We'll see how invisible this guy really is.
So, who do you back for the Ark Society chair?
Well, I try to stay out of politics. There's a lot of support for Engelhorn, Janus's man.
Christ, not that insufferable.
But someone is pushing hard for Blake Nathaniel, the adventurer. Almost forgot. The same someone who got the twins appointed in the first place, I bet. Anyway, Nathaniel will continue Sophia and Zoe's bold vision.
Good. I want to see Titan before I cash in my chips.
So you don't think the construction of a brand new dam right on the other side of the village might have...
Look at this guy. He thinks he's all fancy. Who do you think you are, huh? No se preocupe, don't swear. It's just routine. Okay, you're good to go. Póngale, póngale. You know how they jades are, man. Lots of important friends, lots of sensitive information. It makes sense that they want to preserve the privacy of their home.
Oh, sure. Security in that situation probably was
Looking slick.
Nice day.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, effectively and reliably transmitting the decrees of the brain to the body and limbs of our great organization. And I am delighted that so many of you were able to join me today, despite your busy schedules, and celebrate my retirement from the world of law and imminent instatement as the third constant of Providence. Make no mistake, I have 2 formidable sets of shoes to fill, but I am athirst to pick up the mantle. This wine was gifted to me by the Arch Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Oh, I agree. Yes.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
You're lying, of course, which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes. I agree.
Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet, and already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Put her down. Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
Clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Improvise. So, human. No!
47 will find you.
This is a restricted area. You don't.
Hey!
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Extra guys patrolling?
Hello, sir.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.